Welcome to Smart Crypto, the channel where you will learn how to make money in the crypto market. Hi, my name is Luke, and in this video we will explain what Ethereum is and how it works. Ethereum is a next-generation platform for smart contracts and decentralized applications. Ethereum's blockchain is running on 15,000 computers and the token is called Ether. In contrast with Bitcoin, Ethereum transactions can contain more than just payment data, and the nodes are able to validate and process much more than single payments. On Ethereum, you can submit transactions that create smart contracts, which are short computer programs. Smart contracts permit trusted transactions and agreements to be carried out among disparate, anonymous parties without the need for a central authority, legal system, or external enforcement mechanism. These smart contracts can be activated by sending Ether to them. This is a bit like putting money in a jukebox machine to play the music. The more complex the smart contract, the more money you have to pay the miners to process the contract. This is called the gas rate. While Ether tokens can also be used as cryptocurrency, they are most often used to promote the development and use of decentralized applications. Decentralized applications are digital applications or programs that exist and run on a blockchain instead of a single computer. D-apps are outside the purview and control of a single authority. D-apps can be developed for a variety of purposes, including gaming and gambling, finance, exchanges, and marketplaces. Ethereum is also the driving force behind tokens. Basically, tokens are vouchers that can be exchanged for goods or services. The concepts of fungible versus non-fungible tokens are rather old in economics. Fungible tokens or assets are dividable and non-unique. For instance, fiat currencies like the dollar are fungible. A $1 bill in New York City has the same value as a $1 bill in Miami. Non-fungible tokens or assets, on the other hand, are unique and non-divisible. They should be considered as a type of title of ownership of a unique, non-replicable item. For example, a work of art is non-fungible because there cannot be another of the same kind due to its specific data. Essentially, Ethereum tokens are smart contracts that make use of the Ethereum blockchain. One of the most significant tokens is called ERC20. Which has emerged as the technical standard used for all smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain for token implementation. Ethereum has grown to become the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization in the world, after Bitcoin, since it was created in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin. How does Ethereum work? To participate in the Ethereum network, you just have to download the Ethereum client software. This software will connect to other people's computer running the same software and start downloading the latest state-of-the-art blockchain. Like Bitcoin, Ethereum has a blockchain which contains blocks of data, pure payment data as well as smart contract data. Like Bitcoin, blocks form a chain by referring to the hash of the previous block. Also like Bitcoin, mining participants create valid blocks by spending electricity to find solutions to a simple mathematical challenge called proof of work. Sometime in the first half of 2022, in a dramatic event termed the Merge, Ethereum plans to transition its entire network to a different consensus mechanism, proof of stake, which it promises will use 99% less energy, allow the network to scale and potentially help it reach 100,000 transactions per second. Proof of stake is a mining protocol in which your chance of creating a valid block is proportional to the number of Ether coins in your mining wallet, in contrast to proof of work, where your chance of creating a valid block is proportional to the amount of computational cycles your hardware can crunch through. Proof of stake does away with miners and replaces them with validators. Instead of investing in energy-intensive computer farms, you invest in the native coin of the system. To become a validator and to win block rewards, you lock up or stake your tokens in a smart contract, a bit of computer code that runs on the blockchain. When you send cryptocurrency to the smart contract's wallet address, the contract holds that currency, sort of like depositing money in a vault. In the proof-of-stake system Ethereum is slowly moving to, you put 32 Ether, currently worth about 100,000 euro, to become a validator. If you don't have the kind of spare change on hand, and not many people do, you can join a staking service, where participants serve as validators jointly. An algorithm selects from a pool of validators based on the amount of funds they have locked up. The more you stake, the greater your chance of winning the lottery. If you are chosen and your block is accepted by a committee of attesters, a group of validators randomly chosen by an algorithm, you are awarded newly minted Ether. To end this video, some interesting factual details. Proof of stake was supposed to be the mechanism securing Ethereum from the start, according to the white paper that initially described the new blockchain. But as Buterin noted, the developing of such a system was so non-trivial that some even consider it impossible. So Ethereum launched with a proof-of-work model instead and set to work developing a proof-of-stake algorithm. In the crypto world, the Goliath of Bitcoin competitor is Ethereum. Presently, some 90% of the world's distributed applications run on Ethereum. Because the Ethereum network is slow and expensive, the two runners-up to Ethereum are Solana and Cardano. But most of the time, Goliath wins. Ethereum's competitive advantages are the following. Ethereum enjoys first-mover advantage as a platform. Ethereum hosts the largest decentralized application ecosystem. Ethereum is already quite close to Bitcoin in market capitalization. Ethereum enjoys a regulatory advantage that no competitor has, and only Bitcoin shares. Ethereum enjoys the most brand recognition after Bitcoin. What should you remember from this video? Ethereum reversed the idea of Bitcoin. Rather than have blockchain power a coin, make the coin power a blockchain. Ethereum is the blockchain for smart contracts, like decentralized applications and tokens. Ethereum started out as a proof-of-work blockchain, but is transforming into a proof-of-stake model, making it more efficient and effective. Ethereum is after Bitcoin the second most crypto asset. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in finding out more, be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and in life and well-being, see you in our next video.